Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita, Episode 3. A comparative analysis of the key changes in crimes against women and children under the BNS 2023. Unified legal framework and prioritization. One of the most significant changes under the BNS is the creation of a dedicated chapter, Chapter 5, for crimes against women and children. Unlike the IPC, where such offences were scattered across different sections, the BNS consolidates these offences to reflect their urgency and importance. The structural change indicates a shift in focus from treating these crimes as ordinary offences to recognizing them as prioritized societal concerns. Merging and streamlining of sections. Several IPC sections have been merged and reorganized under the BNS for clarity and better enforcement. For instance, Section 375 Rape and 376 Punishment for Rape of IPC are now recognized under Clause 63 of BNS. Section 376 AB of IPC, Rape of a girl below 12 years. And 376 DB, gang rape of a girl below 12 years, are now unified under Clause 64 of BNS, which deals with gang rape of a woman under 18 years, doing away with previous age-based distinctions. IPC Section 354, outraging modesty of a woman, 354A, sexual harassment, 354B, have been restructured into separate clearer clauses in the BNS. Clauses 74 to 78. False promise of marriage, earlier treated under broader interpretations of consent, is now a distinct offence under Clause 69, recognizing deception through false promises of marriage, employment, or concealment of identity. Enhanced punishments. The BNS has introduced harsher and more definite punishments for several crimes. Gang rape of a woman under 18 years, punishable with life imprisonment for the remainder of natural life or death under Clause 64, replacing the IPC's segmented approach based on age threshold below 16 and below 12. Human trafficking under Clause 143 now carries punishment up to life imprisonment. If the victim is a child, the minimum punishment is 10 years, which may extend to life imprisonment. Sexual exploitation of trafficked children under Clause 144(1) has a minimum punishment of 5 years extendable to life. Medical aid and statement protection. The BNS mandates free first aid or medical treatment at all hospitals for victims and ensures that rape victims' statements are video recorded for transparency. Gender neutrality and victim sensitivity. While many IPC offences were gender specific, primarily male perpetrators and female victims, the BNS introduces gender-neutral language in several sections, ensuring protection to all victims irrespective of gender. Additionally, it replaces the term adult male member for receiving legal summons with adult member, recognizing women's legal agency within the family. Victim-sensitive procedures have also been strengthened. Victim statement must be recorded by a women magistrate or in her absence in the presence of a woman to foster a safe environment. The age limit for certain exemptions for appearing at police stations, for example for questioning, has been revised from 65 to 60 years, further aligning with practical concerns of elderly and vulnerable individuals. The Bharatiya Nyay Sanhita 2023 marks a paradigm shift in India's criminal legal framework by prioritizing crimes against women and children through a dedicated, consolidated, and victim-centric approach. It merges fragmented provisions, enhances punishments for heinous offences, and introduces procedural reforms aimed at sensitivity and transparency. However, while the law on paper is progressive, its effectiveness will depend on implementation, training, and institutional accountability across the justice system.